This segment of the news is brought to you by Smitty's Cards and Coins. Would you like to know what your collectibles are worth? Come by 2281 Postal Road, Unit 4, across from the post office.
Welcome back. There are just a few things left to finish up the construction of the Highway 372 roundabouts. Today, the Nevada Department of Transportation held the official grand opening.
Once known as two of the most dangerous intersections in town, both Blagg Road and Pahrump Valley Boulevard, where they intersect with Highway 372, have received an upgrade. Construction on the two roundabouts began 6 months ago, and the grand opening was held today at the Pahrump Valley United Methodist Church on Pahrump Valley Boulevard. The wee posh Reiners took an inaugural lap in their miniature cars.
Well, today we celebrated the grand opening of two roundabouts along State Route 372 here at Blagg Road and Pahrump Valley Boulevard. And so we had a ceremony to commemorate it. We were able to get the community out, all the stakeholders, as well as the Shriners who were kind enough to participate in our event and do the roundabout in their flivvers. So that was exciting.
Construction is almost complete. All that remains is to add the striping and remove the many cones that currently guide traffic through the roundabouts.
Even though work is done, there'll be some very minor punch list things that we don't expect to really impact traffic or capacity at all, final striping being among them.
The roundabouts have been a controversial topic around town. Many are upset a traffic light wasn't added to the intersections, but based on numbers, the roundabouts will streamline crossing and lower the points of contact.
Well, in a roundabout, there's 8 points of contact where people can actually hit another car. In an intersection with a light or without a light, there's 32. They're engineered to slow people down. And they're also engineered so that one car cannot T-bone another. T-boning and head-on collisions are where you get your fatal accidents and your accidents with serious bodily injury.
We know that some people are afraid of driving them, and I understand that. My wife's in that group, and so are a couple of my dear friends. I believe that the residents, once they've been through them a few times, will realize that you're just slowing down a little.
Due to the differing amounts of traffic, the roundabout at Pahrump Valley Boulevard has 2 lanes instead of the single lane at the Blagg and Highway 372 intersection.
They are both roundabouts. One has a larger capacity than the other based on traffic flows. So we did a traffic study out here before we began our plans to build the roundabouts, and based on the traffic flows, one merited a single lane and the other a double.
If you have any questions about how to maneuver the roundabouts, there are several sources for information.
Well, they can look up on the web how to maneuver through, or they can contact NDOT, or they can contact our office.
This is Caitlin Boyer reporting for News 46.
Thanks, Caitlin. A disabled man's service dog is missing. Randy Burke says he believes someone took the dog, but he isn't certain. He's checked the shelter and animal rescues around town for his beloved Rottweiler mix named Gabe.
He was left with a lady named Marie. She was dog watching for me and also helping take care of me. And she has 4 dogs of her own. And the dogs were in this area right here playing. He was hooked to a chain. I went in there to lay down because it was late at night. It was about midnight. And she claims that she got into she has a little Winnebago called a Mini Winnie. And she claims that she left him here on the chain and went down to Rebel to get cigarettes. She called on the phone and said that he got away, slipped off the collar, and that she was going down the highway to retrieve her dog.
She didn't come back here. She said that her dog was missing, and then how did she know that your dog was missing if she didn't come back?
That's a good question. I don't know. Apparently she saw him take off or something, slip off the collar. A tag on her dog that had her phone number on it. Mm-hmm. And somebody called her phone number and told her that it was down the highway somewhere.
You also think that she might have taken your dog?
I do. Yes, I do.
Why is that?
Because the dog would give her dog companionship, and the only reason why her dog Bella wouldn't run away was because of him.
And so you've spoke to her. What's been going on with that?
I've been texting her back and forth. She claims that she picked up her dog, took him to the vet because she was vomiting, which, I mean, at midnight, I don't know how that's possible either, but that's what she claims. So I said, well, what about my dog? She said, I don't know where he went, and so on and so forth.
So you went to animal control. You've also filed a police report stating that you believe that she stole your dog.
Correct.
And this is a service dog. Tell me about that.
Yeah.
He helps you. We're looking for Gabe right now. Let's describe Gabe.
His face looks like a shepherd. He has the face of a German shepherd, but he has ears like a Rottweiler, short crop tail, 90 or 100 pounds.
And then if you see Gabe anywhere, where can they call?
508-560-3038.
Well, let's hope he turns up. Valley Communications Association will conduct a scheduled software upgrade in early June on their wireless network. Members can anticipate an outage lasting approximately 30 to 90 minutes between the hours of 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. Broadband customers in northern Pahrump near West Basin Avenue and South Blag Road will be affected on June 2nd. Customers in southeast Pahrump, the Artesia and Mountain Falls areas, will be affected the following week, likely on June 8th. The network improvements will allow VCA to deliver internet television service, also known as IPTV, and other digital services. The TV service is expected to be available to current broadband customers by mid-summer. All right, and here Angela Miles brings us today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, jobs in the solar industry are becoming a hot spot in the economy. According to the International Renewable Energy Agency, solar employment expanded in 2016 17 times faster than the entire U.S. economy. One analyst tells CNN Money it's one of the few industries of high-paying blue-collar jobs. Tesla CEO Elon Musk is trying to change the perception of unattractive solar roofs by creating solar shingles. In the state of Wyoming, a major Chinese wind turbine manufacturer, Goldwind Works, wants to train and hire out-of-work coal miners. The median wage last year for a wind turbine tech was $52,000. Air travel in the U.S. is expected to fly to new records during the summer. Airlines for America projects a 4% increase in summer travel, with 100,000 more people flying per day than normal. Airlines are responding by adding extra seats.
All right, some information just in on the fire we are reporting on here in our 5 o'clock hour. The fire has spread to a second structure at this time. Emergency crews are on the scene trying to contain the blaze. Also, police are speaking to an individual regarding his possible involvement in the blaze. We'll have more when we return.